Hello, moon babies. It's Molly. How are you? Welcome to the channel and welcome to this art magic tutorial video. I thought it would be fun to create some art magic together today, and I wanted to invite you into the studio and show you how I create spellbound love mail. I was recently the beneficiary of a huge stash of craft goodies from a relative who was decluttering their own craft area. And I couldn't believe how many gorgeous bits and papers there were in this stash. And I knew immediately that they were going to become the perfect ingredients for some ensorcelled love mail. You can use this love mail spell for connecting with a magical pen pal. You can send it to someone you love that you would like to reconnect with, or someone who needs a lift. It's a great way to show people that you care about them and you are thinking about them. Send some of your energy to them, and perhaps there is a hot sorcerer in your life whose attention you are vying for. So the first piece of our love mail kit that we're going to make is a little spell book, this little heart-shaped notebook. And I've just folded over some papers, sandwich style. Little tiny notebooks are a great addition to witchy love mail because they're flat, they're easy to send, and they're very useful. They're great to carry around in a bag and record your little inspirations, write dreams in, or to stash as a secondary book inside of a larger book. So I've just traced a little bit of cardstock here to create a cover. And to seal and bind it, you could sew it shut, that's what I'm going to do, or you could staple it, or hand sew it, or use a little brad. And I want to decorate the cover with a personal symbol, something powerful. This is a stamp that I made. We're stamping it onto an old book page, and then I'm going to use a little tiny die cut to make it round, and we'll use that to embellish our heart-shaped spell book. The next piece I want to include in this enchanted snail mail is some love drawing powder. So you can make your drawing powder out of anything you like. I've decided to use marshmallow, roses, and lavender, and I'm going to crush that up with my mortar and pestle until it's looking delicious. These are a nice item for mailers as well because you can include a generous amount of your spell ingredients, but they're very light and lay nice and flat inside of your envelope. And now I'm going to create a little tag so that my recipient knows exactly what's inside this powder. And what's more enchanting than a little package sealed with wax? Next, we're going to create a little tea cozy. I love to send bags of tea or drink mix to a witchy friend. It's like being able to share that cuppa in spirit, especially if your magical friend lives far away from you. It's like being able to energetically connect over that cuppa, right? And you don't have to make this as a love mail kit either. You could send enchanted mail to someone for healing or for encouragement. It could be strength or support. What kind of ideas do you have about sending magical mail? I'd love, love, love to hear your thoughts. So we're making a giant mess. That means the spell is working. Next, we're going to make a very simple pocket to house all of the mailer goodies. And this is just an envelope with the adhesive sealed. And what we're going to do is just cut off one end to make a nice tall pocket. I love to put pockets in my planners and my grimoires, so I like to send them to other people to use as well. It's nice and inked up, and I want to add not just one pocket. We're gonna do 2 pockets. Oh yeah. So this is a doily that I've painted. So we are going to cut it up and snip it to fit. And I've just run this through my sewing machine, but you could use glue or cute washi tape, brads, anything that you like. And I'm going to start putting all of our little love magic bits inside our pocket. Now it's time to work on the envelope. I think the envelope is one of the best parts of receiving magical mail. Not only is it that point when someone receives it and they are delighted to see that it's something special, it's also a great opportunity to infuse the spell with some magic. So I like to use some charged up water. I have some rose quartz here in my rinse water, and I'm going to use that to mix with my paint to address my magical mail. I also think it's really beautiful when you're writing someone's name to think of them being well and happy and safe and cared for. I also think when creating magical mail, it's important to take time to write that person's name. How good does it feel to see your name written beautifully? Now we're going to add a little bit of Venus oil. This is a little homemade oil, and I like to dab my love mail with magical oils. And here I have a little sigil seal that we're going to give a little extra Venus oil. I also like to use sprays on my mail. This is a lovely Art Witch spray that my gorgeous friend Joey Morris over at Starry Eye Supplies created for me. I'm going to mist the envelope and the love mail goodies so they smell gorgeous. I'm going to further infuse the papers and the envelopes with a bit of corresponding incense as well. And now it's time to pack up our love mail and send it off to our special friend. I really hope that you enjoyed creating some spellbound love mail with me today, Moon Babies. And I hope it inspires you to create something beautiful for someone you love. I want to thank my patrons for making this video possible. And thank you so much for watching. And until we speak again, my friends, witch on, witch boldly, and be well. Bye for now.